G'day YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to today's toy review. And you might be wondering, why do you have a lot of bloody ass cardboard that's literally right over at the background? But most importantly, why am I using a very totally different camera? Now, you may know that I've been using my tablet for basically like 2 years or about 28 months or under 30 months. But unfortunately, this thing here has come to grief. And what I should do, and I think the Toy Story train is actually kind of stuck for a while. Let me just go ahead and rebar this beast for a while, hey? Toy reviews sometimes suck when they don't go well into plan, as I initially thought so. So, yes, my tablet has actually incurred a nasty and gnarly looking fault. I think there's been a problem with the One UI update that I've been trying to get, because my tablet has been relatively large at stake, mainly to do with my SD card, but also my internal storage. So I think it's probably best, and maybe the way I've just tweaked with this device here as well too, maybe I was a bit impatient, very impatient actually. Well, at least I didn't damage it. Of course, this thing's about 2 years old, because obviously the screens actually are being a bit, it's a bit, well, it's not that great, but I mean, it's a bit smeared and smattered, but it doesn't matter, because hey, that's just what tablets are. You know, when they start to age, and whenever I start to cause a nasty accident with that thing, that's just what it is. Anyways, today's subject is of course going to be about, I know people are going to really hate me on saying this. Do you remember I did a toy review on this? It's the Skibidi toilet blind bags. I've actually got 2 more blind bags that I'm going to review today. And let me just go right ahead and start getting the damn things out. As always, as per usual, I am very much the sort of person who does toy reviews 24/7. I've actually got another Skibidi toilet blind bag. I've actually got 2 of these to unpack, and of course, yes, hey, isn't that funny? Am I doing one of those stupid, dumb Skibidi toilet toy reviews? Luckily enough, yes, that's what they all look like. You get the cameraman figures, you get some very speakermans, cameramans, and also like weird Skibidi, dumb, flippin' whatever. Anyways, before I should continue, I think I need to trim my bloody facial hair, because obviously I don't look really great. In fact, I actually really hate my facial hair. I just really wish I could be younger all day long. You know what? I'm actually going to trim my bloody ass facial hair, because I really seem to. And yes, guess what? I've got plasters on, because obviously that was from that trip from the airport. I have flippin' fallen over. The video's not yet out, but I'm hoping to try and archive it, because obviously my tablet has basically come to grief. It is not yet dead. I mean, it's dying, but not yet dying fully or literally. But I think it's just the fact that this tablet has started to come along and freeze. Damn it. Right, I'm just shaving just a bit of facial hair, so that I can just get a little bit closer here. Yeah, it is what it is. And I also might try and do an announcement at the near end of the video, because I want to really straightforward prepare for next month, which is of course August. And August is going to be, well, a return of a taste that I used to do back in 2020. Which used to be called the Vlogist series. That's going to be really amazing, because it's going to be a combination of basically me just speaking via my webcam or from my tablet, obviously if it is live, and or my tablet. If it's working, then I can straightforward vlog with my face of wherever I go outside. The flipping hell am I going to go outside at the moment? At least it's not going to be, I don't know about you, but the problem is that it's actually going to get even hotter. That's the worrying aspect about summer, you know, with heat waves coming around 24/7. That's what it really is. Yes, I'm not the only one to blame here, but yes, curse humanity and that deceptive degree of just saying, hey, we can just fix this planet. But man, basically 2/3 of the time I just see otherwise. It's just people making excuses. Anyways, let me just go ahead and grab the webcam, which I always like to do, because obviously it's not yet Vlogust. And yes, we've got the Toy Story train that's actually running today. obviously, and let me just go ahead and straightforward talk about these Skibidi Toilet blind bag toys. And also not yet in the way of backyard gardening toys at the moment, because obviously my tablet is getting completely nutty, straightforward contorted, I suppose to say. And yes, I've paid £3, obviously. Strangely enough, I've actually purchased, I only purchase once a week. Now, I don't really pay that much attention to Skibidi Toilet, but I'll try and collect as many figures as I can. Let's just hope I don't get any duplicates from that sort of toy. And guess what? I can't even see a sad onion at all. Very, very nice. Ho, ho. Right, let me just go ahead and tear from this edge section here of the packaging. It's interesting, the packaging says 8+. Very strange, isn't it? When you think about Skibidi Toilet. And what is that? Some sort of weird, I don't know whatever the hell that thing is. It's another one of those Skibidi Toilet critters. Oh man, whoever thought of reviewing this sort of stuff was going to be really well worth the while. And there's some sticky tape. It's very, very difficult to remove. Okay, and it comes from its plastic blister, and it's just a Skibidi Toilet, what looks like to be speakers. It's basically a speaker. It's like a DJ disco subwoofer Skibidi Toilet man with whatever. It's got like a head there. Why does he have like a face that looks like someone else? Maybe some particular goddamn YouTuber I've heard of, but yes, hey. Oh my crockies, I mean, going by the sunglasses, I mean, look at the face. He looks like he's about to kill anyone, I suppose, hey? I mean, going by the looks of it, I mean, look at that smile. That is a very, somewhat maniacal you. That's what I'd probably say, eh? And then there's the back here, eh? A jetpack, obviously, because that's very much synonymous with Skibidi Toilet. And there's these headphones here. They're very permanent. Can I actually manipulate these? Yes, at least they're not knockoffs. What if I can really mix and match with other Skibidi Toilets and see whatever I can do with it? Okay, I think it's that one there, and I can actually mix and match this to another Skibidi Toilet. Look at that, eh? How cool is that? Very interesting. I don't know about you, but this actually does look very, very nice. Oh, okay. Although they're quite a loose fit, you can actually mix and match them. Although, maybe if you don't like things which are quite loose, you can just add super glue just to make them permanent. If you want to. They're very nicely painted, very nicely detailed. They're sort of more of a collectible than just a toy. Obviously, YouTube hates the word toy. And it's quite weird, they only say one set, which makes sense, because if you would have purchased the entire box of that, well, I would honestly say, hey, goodbye, good riddance to your money. Oh, man, Gen Alpha is getting absolutely crazy, man. And what's the other one? Is it the same? Oh, okay, that looks very, very different. It looks like some sort of weird UFO Skibidi Toilet thingy. So I've got the DJ Skibidi Toilet, and what's the other one? What's that other Skibidi Toilet critter? I've got no idea whatever the hell that is. This is, I believe, okay, it is an Assailant Astro Toilet. So it's got that at the bottom here, right? Again, this weird turret at the back, actually at the bottom here, right? Just straightforward, comes off. Obviously, it's very nicely detailed. That's sort of giving me a bit of a Team Fortress 2 sort of reference. I mean, going by the renderings of it, because Skibidi Toilet was made by Source Filmmaker, and yes, very impressive. It looks like Heavy from Team Fortress 2. Buddhist! I can't even help myself. Okay, so there you go. That's the back of it. Licensing info. Obviously, it looks pretty. How would I say it? Pretty interesting reading, I suppose. So I'm probably guessing it's made in China. Fancy that, eh? I think it's a copyright dated. It's a 2025 toy, so hats off to that. Very, very popular franchise. The other toy I would like to collect are those Italian brain rot toys. Well, the ones that came from Star City, they were a bit disappointing because they didn't look like Tung Sahura or other characters and things like that. I think the one that was more closest was Tralalala Tralala. And inside here you get these weird Skibidi toilet stickers. And is that the cameraman? Okay, it's a very interesting sticker. And they come in these weird looking bags. I think what's quite funny is that whenever you get Skibidi toilet collectibles, you do also get random stickers as well. So it's very much like that. Sort of more of a cult type thing. And I don't know exactly how I could really say this, but hey, do I really need to decorate my house with that? I don't know. You guys can tell me. Maybe I can just probably pop up into, I don't know. Just very, very weird. And then there's also another Skibidi toilet sticker, what looks like that. I don't know. It's kind of very much the thing of how Gen Alpha really likes that sort of stuff. Maybe I might as well just put it right on top of, like, you know, boxes which I've got like arts and crafts weirdness into it. Have I got that sticker before? That looks like the it looks like TV Man or Television Man, whatever it's called. That's very strange. I don't know what that is. Maybe I might as well just put that on top of, like, let's just say colouring boxes. How's that for Skibidi Toilet Madness? Do you like it or do you hate it? Mind you, if I start putting up these stickers on the wall, well, that might not be that very great in particular, I suppose, eh? And also, don't tell me why that tower fan has decided to collide like Humpty Dumpty. Damn it. Anyways, I'm going to straightforward leave this video here. And I know it's a bit sad because my tablet needs a bit more maintenance and that sort of thing. Because I want to try and do think about having to recover my tablet from being completely nutty dead. It's the utter misery that I'm actually getting at the moment. You know what? I've actually been having to wait for this thing to actually come up alive, and it's been very much the sort of nightmare that I've been looking out for. It just wants to stay turned on. I honestly don't like. Yeah, that is the problem with my tablet. I just really wish that this tablet can get a very adequate factory reset. Take the SD card out, back everything up, and then that's final, because I want to make sure that I don't want to lose everything of what I've got. So far so good without my foot along the way, just taking over the video. Anyways, if you really enjoyed it, please give this video a very good like, subscribe for more for that videos in the future, and as always, thank you so much for watching the video. I just hope my tablet is actually going to be fairly okay. But wait, before I say bye for now, guess what? I've actually got quite a lot more things in the shape of dark side to come. I've got some knockoff toy cars, and they were basically about 50 pence each. Crikeys, 3 for a pound. You're joking. Obviously, no, and there you go. This is the utter dark side madness that I might probably cover once my tablet has started to basically be a lot more better. And as you can see, just how much I've been straightforward spending all of this cheap and nasty dark side Chinese crap. We've got a lot of these toy cars. Apparently, I remember getting one of these as a kid in Malaysia, and guess what? There's a lot of those dark side knockoff toys. They are everywhere. They are becoming rubbish like hell, and that's very much what it is. That's the one of the sadder aspects about collecting this sort of stuff. And yeah, not surprised at all. And speaking of dark side knockoff toys, I've actually got my bag of meat today. Guess what? I've got the same truck, and I've also got an excavator. And apparently my tablet has decided to become absolutely blind. And there you go, there's the excavator. And there's the same tanker truck that I've smashed up during February. And guess what? Because my tablet is straightforward unwell at the moment, I'm actually going to straightforward put them maybe into the vault of purgatory, or in another part of where I can store my knockoff toys until the next time I'll be able to smash those bloody things apart. Oh well, I'm going to say, don't you, I might as well just say, guess what, thanks so much for watching for the second time, and bye for now. I just hope my tablet gets better again.